Hey up there, I'm Sam, and today I'm taking you on a 3-day, 41km trek along the Abel Tasman Coast on New Zealand's South Island. Now, I didn't really know what to expect, but this one, honestly, turned out to be one of my all-time favourites. Not just the scenery, because me and B got to switch off, reset, and just really enjoy being out here. Our skipper was Jason. He gave us a tour of the vessel.
I just thought I'd give you a ickle tour of the vessel. This is my bed, and that's B's bed. Tour over.
And told us all about the area. He actually grew up here. Imagine having this coastline as your backyard. First stop, Split Apple Rock. Still got no idea how this kind of stuff happens in nature, but I thought it was class. Next we jetted off down the coast, dropping the passengers off one by one before me and B hit Tōtaranui, where the real adventure begins. Let's be having you.
So here we are, Tōtaranui. The largest campsite on this peninsula, can hold up to 800 campers due to the road access. Many people tow caravans, as you're about to see. Caravans, boats, awnings, so you can spend however long you want here. Solar panel on the roof. Oh.
Your shoelace is undone.
My shoelace is coming down.
That'll do.
Quick spud, your curly way.
Drones bust. Mid-flight, just went and started up into the trees. Went up to 200 metres. Managed to get it back down. It was going to land over there on the rocks. Bees ran to get it. Wouldn't land. Bit of claret, man. Jesus.
How did they sell that?
Dangerous, these things. We've looked on the bright side, but got it back. So we got a little short of the first bay, but there'll be no more drone shots today.
Leaving Goat Bay behind and heading to Marahau tidal crossing, we had to time our hike perfectly with low tide, something I definitely recommend checking in advance. Shoes and socks straight off, slipping and sliding through the mud, dodging tiny crabs, it's all part of the fun. We made it across, but I was gutted I couldn't send up the drone for that perfect panoramic shot of the coast. As B refuelled, I had a nosy around the camp, finding firewood and a flushable toilet, which is great news for those who don't like squatting over a questionable hole in the ground.
Fella back at camp at Marahau. He said, there, that's the track there, and you carry on, you turn right, and then you come to Tahuti, far right of the beach. Great swimming spot. Good job I bought me speedos, eh? And then also, skipper Jason told us about a beautiful little freshwater waterfall you can go wash the salt off. What a way to finish the day. So we've got 2.5 hours in front of us now. Let's go, baby, let's go!
As the sun set, we found that perfect swimming spot and washed the salt off in the cold waterfall. With some tucker in our bellies, we settled in as the sky put on a breathtaking show. If this was the sunset, imagine the sunrise. You little ripper. This had me swinging into day 2. The plan was on a Tahuti to Anchorage with stops at Bark and Torrent Bay. We crossed swing bridges, soaked in the ridiculously beautiful inlets, And let's be real, this coastline just keeps flexing. At Torrent Bay, we refuelled with salami, crackers and nuts. I tried to resist, but the water was far too tempting. I dived straight in and had a swim.
8 out of 10.
With an 8 out of 10, I grabbed me digger and went to check on me nuts.
I hope you're leaving some of them nuts for me.
Next stop, Cleopatra's pool. The rocky path led to a stunning freshwater pool, complete with a natural rock slide, but watch out for the local guardian, an absolute unit of an eel lurking under these rocks. Leaving the big fella to himself, we crossed the biggest swing bridge so far, and then we got our first glimpse of Anchorage. Being the closest campsite to Marahau, this is a favourite spot for kayakers and group tours. They even had a camp chef, filling the air with the smell of sausages. We found our pitch and had our first encounter with the notorious weka.
Weka, weka, hey, hey. So, them little birds, them little wekas, never knew they existed until I came here. Little people was like, oh yeah, they opened zips, and one of them ran off with a full bag of granola. And they all chased him, wanted a bit. I said, open zips. I'll believe it when I see it. Just come back, but he was like, you've left the tent open. I was like, I can't open the zip. He's after the Arnots. That's the chance, son. Cheeky little weckers.
Another golden sunset on the Tasman coast. We smashed down a chili and got our heads down for the night.
He's out here. Let's get ready to ramble. Let's get ready to walk. Come on, let's get ready to ramble. Beautiful night. Look at that sun. Honestly, love putting this rucksack on first thing in the morning. My back's in bits because I have to sleep on this Nemo pad because Bianca's got the sleep pad, obviously. And yeah, so that'll be something I will improve in the future, but I can't complain. Went to bed last night with a full tummy. Good night's kip. Woke up to a beautiful sunrise on a beautiful beach in a beautiful part of the world. We're one of the first to put our footprints on the beach this morning, and then we've just got 4 hours hiking out, which is back to the van, straight in the fridge. Bianca can't wait for a shower. I'm going to jump in the sea. We'll see what the crack is when we get back.
Thanks for watching. Never stood still.